Hello everyone. This is in continuation to the question paper of January 2025 of BCU for 5th semester BCA. The subject is Quantitative Techniques. We are solving the question paper related problems. This is part 2. Question number 8. Find the difference between simple interest and compound interest on rupees 10,000 in 5 years at 6% per annum. We are supposed to find the difference. So, difference between compound interest and simple interest, because compound interest will generally give you higher amount. And now compound interest can be defined as P times 1 plus I to the power of n. This is the final amount minus principal will give you the compound interest. This is the compound interest. Minus simple interest will be P into n into I. So we will call this difference as D. So our D will be now, see, you may notice that everywhere P is common, we can take that outside. So we will have 1 plus I to the power of n minus 1 minus n into I. Substituting the values, principal is 10,000 given in the question, and 1 plus interest rate is given as 6%, so we can write 0.06. And the period is given as 5 years, so we will put 5 here, minus 1 minus n is 5 years and interest rate is 0.06. That means our difference will be now 10,000 times 1.06 to the power of 5 minus 1 minus 5 into 0.06 becomes 30 and 0.3 it becomes. So if we evaluate this together, we will get rupees 382.26. That will be the solution for this particular question. We'll move on to the next question. Question number 10. A father is 28 years older than his son. In 5 years, the father's age will be 7 years more than twice that of son. Find their present ages. We'll create one small table for our convenience, having 3 rows and 3 columns. So here we will specify father, we'll specify son, we will consider their present age as X and Y. So here they are talking about in 5 years, means 5 years hence. 5 years hence, father's age will become X plus 5 and son's age will become Y plus 5. Let me convert it into smaller letters. Yeah. So we will auto-fit this table. Okay. Now, what is given? In 5 years, father's age, 5 years father's age will be, what do you call, X plus. First of all, father is 28 years older than son. That is given in the first sentence. So I will say given father's age is 28 years older than his son. So that means we'll call this, we will consider this as X minus Y equal to 28. Then the question says in 5 years, the father's age. After 5 years, the father's age is X plus 5. That is, it will be 7 years more than, means 7 plus twice that of son. So 2 times of y plus 5. This we will simplify it as x plus 5 is equal to 7 plus 2y plus 10. Further simplifying this, we will bring all x and y to one side, which means x minus 2y is equal to, these two together is 17 minus 5, which is 12. So I will rewrite this equation as x minus 2y is equal to 12. Call this as second equation. Now let us subtract first and second equation. We will get x and x will get cancelled. Minus y minus of minus 2y is equal to 28 minus 12, which will become 16. So this will become minus y plus 2y equal to 16. Or we can simply say y is equal to 16. Means the son's age is 16. Now we can find out the means father's age, which is y plus 28. So x equal to 16 plus 28, which is 44. That will be the father's age. Question is asking us to find out their percentages. So this will be the solution. Let us move on to the next question. Question 13. First question is, I think we'll shift this to the next page only. Simplify the following expression. 3 root of 8 plus 2 root 18 divided by root 12. So given we will split it as 4 into 2. The 8 will be splitted as 4 into 2 plus 2 times, we will split the 18 as 3 into 3, which is 9, into 2, which is 18, divided by root 2. This can be further simplified as 3 root 4 root 2, and this will become 2 root 3 into root 3. If I take, it will become 3. So 2 into 3, you will be left with root 2 divided by root 2. Now in the numerator, root 2 is common. We will take that outside. 3 multiplied by square root of 4 is 2 plus 2 multiplied by 3. Whole thing divided by root 2. This and this gets cancelled. You get 6 plus 6, which will be 12. That will be the simplification of this given expression. Let us move on to the next part of this 13th question. Simplify the following expression. 5 divided by root 3 plus root 2. So we will rationalize the denominator by multiplying it with the denominator's conjugate. Denominator's conjugate will be opposite sign in between. So minus root 2. Here root 3 minus root 2. This will become 5 root 3 minus 5 root 2 divided by, this is like a plus b into a minus b, it becomes a square minus b square. So this will become now 5 times root 3 minus root 2 divided by root 3, the square will become 3, root 2, the square will become 2. So 3 minus 2, that is only 1. So we can simply write the numerator as 5 root 3 minus root 2. Further also, we can bring in the values of root 3 as 1.732 minus value of root 2 as 1.414. Subtracting and then multiplying with 5, we will get the result as 1.59. That will be the simplification of this part B question. Let us move on to the next part, that is part C. A rectangle has a length of square root of 144 units and width of square root of 81 units. Find its area. Area of a rectangle will be length into breadth. Here length is given as root 144. Root 144 is nothing but 12. and root width is nothing but breadth, that is given as root 81, which is nothing but 9. So 12 into 9 becomes 108 square units. That will be the result of this particular question. Now, part D, it is if the area of a square is 225, area of a square will be A square, where A is the side. So this area is given already as 225, and that is equated to now side square, which means A will be root 225, which is 15 centimeter. That will be the result of this particular question.